and then we'll see how we go. Also, we'll just get my link shared. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to turn the volume down or turn it up or whatever. I'll turn it down. Game options. Okay, is that it? Okay, is that any better? Yeah, I think it is. I think it's been hard checking when you've got it going one inside your headset and got another ear listening on your phone. Okay, well I think that's the best sound I'm going to get, but I'm going to have to talk loudly, I think. If there's any bother there, hopefully people watching will just tell me. Okay, got subtitles on. Salem, Massachusetts, present day.
A serial killer is terrorizing the normally sleepy streets of
This
Salem.
crude drawing of a bell has been left at the scene of several murders
Leading
over the
police
past
to refer
few
to the
weeks.
murderer as the Bell Killer.
We spoke with a public relations officer.
Authorities are asking anyone with any leads to contact the
This picture of a
SPD's
bell,
anonymous
a
tip
calling card
line.
the police have yet to attach
no
any
clues
meaning or
and no
significance
leads
to,
for the
has
police to
become
follow.
synonymous
And
with
no
the
link
hysteria
between his
surrounding
victims.
his
You're
murder.
saying there are no leads? No leads at all?
Grow up on the streets. You start thinking you're invincible.
But you're not.
Nothing can touch you. You never really lose. Go to arrest some freak, find out you aren't as invincible as you thought.
What kind of name is Ronan?
That kid stole my wallet!
Time to make it official.
It hurts!
You steal my car? You paid a price.
O'Connor. You're under arrest for the assault and battery of Vincent Coulter.
Guilty on 2 counts of Grand Theft Auto.
On the indictment of burglary.
Grand larceny and assault with a deadly weapon.
Let me take it.
I can't have my sister marrying some bum, right?
They do.
Hell yeah, I do.
No. No, Julian. Stay with me, you hear me? Julia. No, stay with me. Stay with me.
Your family wore felonies like badges of honor. Now you think this new badge covers all that up? You're a fucking criminal.
You need to slow down, man. Right? This is crazy. If I didn't know better, I'd say you actually want to die.
Turn around. You're under arrest. How the hell did I survive that? Stay where you are, dirtbag. I'm coming back up. You have the right to remain silent. Any cop you throw out of a window will hunt you down and kick
Hey
your
Phil.
ass.
Hey Murky. If the sound's not that good, then tell me, cause I can't really tell when I try and listen. It sounds the same to me on my phone, so I can't tell.
Damn it. Knob ain't even moving, it's stuck. Watch it, lady.
Might want a bit more volume on the game audio. Okay, I'll have to do it once this is done.
No, 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 no. I'm still alive. I can fix this. If I just get back in my body, then maybe I'll wake up.
Yeah, that's gonna work. Of course it's gonna work. Yeah, I'll sort the volume out of the game once I've done this, because I can't go out in the pause menu first yet.
Come on. Someone had to hear that glass shatter. No. Come on.
back here!
That's weird. The volume's up. So is it you can't hear the game, but you can't hear me? Because the volume's up full blast, even though I changed it at the beginning. I don't know why it hasn't changed. Didn't save my changes. Oh, I don't know. Not sure why. Trying to think. I'll have to mess around with this microphone because I can change the thing apparently.
Ronan?
When I get to see it, I'll have a look.
Ronan?
Oh, there's wifey.
I can't believe I found you.
Oh my god.
Well, you did.
Julia. I thought I'd never see you again.
You look good.
I've looked better. God, I've missed you.
I would give
I'll give him a cuddle.
to be there with you. For us to be together again. But
What? No. Oh, no, not again. Not you. If you're not here, where are you?
it's the other side of the bridge.
Bridge? What bridge?
Where you are is a prison. Or a bridge. It all depends on how you see it. Either way, where you are isn't safe. Do you hear me? We need to get you across the bridge. You need to move on.
Move on. Is that where you are?
Don't worry about me. Something about your life isn't finished yet.
Well, yeah, he died. He was murdered. Of course
about
he's
your life
got
isn't
unfinished
resolved?
business.
I don't know.
To figure that out. Now go.
Julia, you left me once and it destroyed me. Please don't leave me again.
We'll see each other again, love. Just save yourself.
No, Julia! Don't leave me, Julia! Damn it!
Hello? There's a man in the street outside the Regal Apartments bleeding. He's been shot. Send an ambulance.
He's not breathing.
My friend says he's not breathing.
I can't feel a pulse.
There's broken glass everywhere and a lot of blood.
This is bad.
Yeah, I'll stay on the line until help arrives.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to do with
Hey, man,
the
can you hear me?
sound because it just puts me out loud and stuff. I've got no idea what I'm doing.
Lady, please. Damn it. Hey, you. Hey, can you hear me? Come back.
Still won't.
He's gonna get caught by Ghostbusters. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I can walk through a bin.
Why did you run?
It gets old, giving counsel to the new ones. Don't take it personal.
Running through walls, making things appear. You look like you've been here a while. You must know how this place works then.
Works? This place isn't hard to understand. Figure out your gifts, and maybe you won't get trapped here.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
Let's start with how I get trapped
Who are
here.
you? Looks like you've been here a while.
Me? I'm just someone like you. But hear me when I say this is no playground. You can rob yourself of your future, or others can do it for you. I thought...
Okay, what do you mean by gifts?
Your strengths in life are stronger in death. They become powers here. Some powers unique, some common. Possession, influencing people, manipulating the more fragile of ghostly objects to appear or disappear.
Strengths become abilities.
Yeah, probably explains how you can still smoke.
Don't be shy.
I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're talking about. How could I rob my own future?
You're here to resolve something. You don't resolve it, you don't leave. Don't worry, that's pretty common.
Common? That's crazy. What do you mean others can steal my future?
Demons. They were once like us but lost themselves. They can never move on now, and exist only to consume those lingering here. Those like us.
I getcha.
What's taking so long?
The door just hit me, but I'm passing through other stuff. What is it with this place? I thought I'd be able to walk through everything.
We can't enter the buildings the people of Salem have consecrated. Save through an opening. An open door, or a window. But once inside, walls and doors hold no power over us. You'll know the ghostly objects we can't pass through by their blue glow. It will all seem logical in due time.
So, I need to figure out who killed me and stop him. That's the way I can get out of here.
Well, best of luck to you.
Wait. There's more I need to know. Holy shit.
Be careful out there. You never know what's waiting around the corner.
Weird.
Cigarettes actually have souls. They find being burned excruciatingly painful. Oh, Phil. So we are dead. We apparently may have abilities which reflect our strengths in life. So I'm guessing smoking and drinking is his abilities. Yeah, I should have mentioned possession first. Let's go and possess something like a stereo. You know, just set it to really bad music. Horrifying music. Ooh. I removed a door. Though I love how I walk through things, I make a mark. Am I even going the right way? I'm meant to be going back to where I was.
Seeing your own body lying on the street.
Okay, yeah.
It's like looking in a mirror you don't want to see but can't turn away from. And that's when you realize you no longer know which one's real and which is the reflection. Yeah, great idea, Baxter. Tamper with the evidence.
Backup. Who needs backup? You shouldn't have tried to be one of us. Man, you were one dumb son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Sir?
He's behind you.
Hey, Baxter, hey! Hey, just get back to taking them statements. Come on.
Yeah, I'm the stupid one.
Look, this is not your scene, Lieutenant. Just pay your respects and move on, please.
Yeah. Maybe it's not my scene. But it is my case. Tomorrow it'll be my case. And the next day. Until we catch him. You do well to remember that, Sergeant.
Look, I'm just following Captain's orders here. You know the procedure when a family member is... Yeah, well... Take all the time you need, LT.
I lost count of the times I wished you were dead. You do me a favor, con man. Tell Julie I miss her.
She knows, Rex. She knows. I need to find my killer's trail before it goes cold. I need to get my eyes on Stewart's notepad. See what they've learned.
Did you see the man in the hood?
Yes. I saw him. He killed that man in the street.
Oh, see? Look at all these people. It's good family.
It'd be nice to know what they're talking about. I gotta see if they found any leads that I don't already know about. Clues here have gotta tell me something.
Come on, wanker. Let's see what's in your brain. You badmouthed me in front of my brother-in-law, of course.
What a night, huh, Robinson?
Yeah.
Crazy. Ronan, unbelievable.
I don't get it. What was he even doing here?
Asking for it. A witness called in saying he saw the Bell Killer enter a building. Ronan responds, disregards orders for backup. Next thing you know, the Bell Killer tried to see if he could make him sprout angel wings. And then bam, 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 bam. 7 to the chest. Point blank.
You really have no idea when to quit, do you, Baxter?
You ever take a look at those tattoos of his? All that gangland prison crap? He was more criminal than cop. Yeah, you live like a thief, you die like a thief.
He was still a badge, dickhead.
Yeah. Fuck off, Baxter, you little prick. You're good. You should be like Captain Lucky Stars. I can't possess his sorry ass and hang you by your undies on that lamppost.
Okay. Be patient with her. She's upset. She's not used to dealing with scenes like this.
I'll do her in a minute. Get more evidence and then we'll go into her head. Okay, guys, I can see you in the chat. Flipping heck, you are so dirty-minded.
Just stay calm. People need the cops to be calm now.
Just as I start playing, my brother finds my Batman Arkham game, and I was going to play that, but I couldn't find it.
Glad I'm not a cop.
Why do I have to do these little town beats? Can't wait till I get assigned to Boston.
Helena, go to bed. So I've got missing tenants, got forensic. So they haven't found any of the weapons on the scene. He killed me with my own gun because he didn't have a weapon of his own. I'm streaming. Go to bed. What would make her tell who she really saw? Oh, I'm missing one. Okay. My death, the bell killer. What's the last one? I'm missing one. Okay, I've got the bullets. Got the glass, got me. Actually, I wonder if I get to go in the morgue and see my naked body. I mean, I know I shouldn't, but I really want to check out this fine specimen of a hunk. My backup gun. Poorly named, my backup gun. No, whose mind is in the gutter? Yes, I know, Phil, my mind is in the gutter. But come on. Damn, that body is covered in tattoos. I cannot say no to a tattooed body. Okay, so I've got the bell killer. Okay, well, I've got to pick the one.
I saw it. That man in the hood. Outside. Looking up at the top apartment on the 4th floor, I think.
Oh, hi Muse. It's cool to see you drop by. I'm just solving my own murder.
The killer came here for a reason. But what was it?
Oh, this has got to be my lucky day. First compulsion game to watch my video, and now I've got the gaming views on my stream for just a moment.
I must have some clues. So that's my way in. That's closed. Fantastic. Well, here's my chance. I just need to follow Stewart into the building.
Where? Oh, there you are.
Hey, excuse me. Do I need to wait for someone to open a door every time I want to go inside?
Yeah, any buildings that were consecrated can be a bit tricky getting into, but once you're inside, it's smooth sailing. Same goes for getting out. Open doors, windows, whatever. It's all fair game.
How many buildings are like this?
Around here, pretty much all of them. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it.
Thanks.
Yeah, just talking to a dead person like it's the norm now. I've only been dead for 2 minutes. why not possess the a-hole cop and have him confess? Because I don't think he's that kind of person to settle the wrong bloke. Oh, I need a drink. I've got to cough my guts up if I don't.
Oh, it's just you. I knew I heard something.
All because you can't make people do things by assessment in this game. Well, I don't think the guy's capable of actually framing an innocent person anyway.
Hey.
Shit. You trying to give me another heart attack?
No, I just...
You have a heart.
It was rhetorical, for God's sake. Come on, don't look so lost. Take a look around or something. You know, spy a little. It's not like anyone's gonna stop you.
Phil, this guy is a good. Okay, he was he was bad, but he's good.
You get a better view of the street on TV.
Look at that poor excuse for a man. Won't even get out of his chair. Likes that chair more than me.
Trying to watch a show, you know.
I wonder if I can like turn this TV off just to piss him off. I know there's like collectibles in this game, which is really annoying, and there's also stories.
Hope he doesn't ask any questions. He'll know I've tuned him out.
Characters. My granddaughter needs a yard. Where does she play? The street? Can't wait for Jennifer to move out of this dump.
And you know what else? Those guys on the 3rd floor? You'd think they...
Wrong button. Though the city of Salem has seen its rate of violent deaths increase sharply in the past few months, the Salem Police Department is unwilling to state officially that the deaths are connected. It's been a rough couple of months, said SPD spokesperson Ingrid Larson, but it would be irresponsible to jump to conclusions about any of these deaths, much less a connection between them. We are investigating each of these thoroughly and making judgments based purely on the evidence.
They were trying to raise the dead. Speaking of dead, I'm pretty sure I heard shots outside. God, I wish you were. Are you listening to me? I need you to listen to me.
Keep pressing the wrong freaking button. While police are not pointing to a serial killer in the face of a string of deaths, they are advising people to stay at home at night and to keep the doors locked while at home.
Yeah, sorry, dearie. Raise the dead. Give them shots. Yes. I'm so confused. If I can just find it, then at least I'll know what happened.
You look lost.
What's lost is my body. I know I got killed right here. And I know it sounds crazy, but I'd feel a lot better if I knew where my body was. Are you a detective or something? You might be my only hope.
Yeah, I'm a detective. Any idea who did it? That might lead us to your body.
I know they were old people. And I know they lived in this apartment building. Other than that, everything is hazy. But I was doing a lot of drugs at the time.
Sounds like you do need a detective. I'll see what I can find out from any older residents of the building.
Oh, got a case. I've got to uncover something. So let's figure out the case of the woman who can't find her body. Oh, a pool table. I don't know why I'm excited. I'm really, really bad at pool. And I mean, really bad. So I've got to find water tanks and solve a crime before I solve my own.
Staring out the window. What good's that gonna do? You get a better view of the street on TV. That girl collapsed like paper when Grace hit her. I still can't believe she died. It happened so fast. I've never seen Grace so crazy before. It must have been the lack of sleep. Thank God it's all over. I can finally watch TV in peace.
Okay. No. Okay. No, I picked the wrong one.
Finally, some peace and quiet. All her parties. How can anyone sleep through music blasting like that? I think she was on drugs. Walter was so tired, he could barely stay awake for the 5 miles it took to drive to Smithwick Quarry. I couldn't believe he was able to find a pair of lock cutters that late at night. At least the music has stopped. Now we can finally sleep. Maybe if I stopped bringing him snacks, he might look around the room to see if I was still here.
It's very interesting how this lady just managed to kill someone so easily. And just get back onto her daily business. That's just scary.
Staring out the window. What good's that gonna do?
Okay, is there anything else? Is it just this room or... Okay, so I've got 2 more clues to find. A note. The neighbour left town in a hurry. Maybe it had something to do with it. Okay, 1 more clue to find, and then we're done. Source or something. She didn't bury it in the garden, she buried it in the quarry, which is... Isn't that like some way you mine stones or something?
I really hope you find something.
Right, okay, I've got to go back and I've got to connect the thingamajigs. And then go back to her. Okay, so what happened to somebody girl's body? Okay, so they took the gardening tools. No, okay. Old woman's secret. I'm so not good at this. I really can't remember why I did this. Okay.
Huh. Looks like Grace couldn't take the girls partying anymore, so she killed her and roped her husband into helping dump the body at Smithwick Quarry. I should get back and let her know.
Yeah, instead of just saying, please can you stop partying or calling the cops, they just killed her.
The reason you can't find your body is because it's not in the building. It's at Smithwick Quarry, about 5 miles out of town.
Oh. Well, why'd they do it?
The parties were keeping them awake at night. They finally got too tired and snapped.
I thought they were just being unreasonable. I didn't know they would do this. Thanks for your help. You have no idea how big a relief it is just knowing.
No problem.
You know, I never really liked cops. They were always giving me shit, telling me how I was messing up my life. We never saw eye to eye on things. But you really came through for me. Probably should have listened to what they were trying to tell me. Maybe then things wouldn't have ended up like this. Thanks again.
Phil, you looking up poison, like murder statistics on Google? Actually, I've done that, so I can't complain. But that was for college work.
Hey, how the hell did it come back? Did I do that? Hey, come back!
Those notes aren't for you.
Oh, shut up, Wednesday.
Looks like some sort of code or something. Alright, well, I made it up to the 4th floor before the police cart away the evidence.
I do actually, when I actually bought this game, it did come with a book that does tell you what the code is. But I've got no idea where I put that bloody book. But if you've got the internet, you can look this up easily. Ma'am, you've left the pan on the stove.
Maybe she's getting too much sugar. I mean, that keeps kids awake, right?
I don't know. Dude.
Hey, you enjoy scaring kids?
This little girl cost me everything. It was supposed to be a simple job. Easy money.
What do you mean? She's just a kid.
It don't matter what she is. Her daddy owed too much to the wrong people. She was just an insurance policy.
Is that where you come in?
A simple snatch and grab. After everything was settled up, I'd let her go.
I'm guessing it wasn't so simple.
That may be. But she owes me now. And I ain't leaving till her debt is paid.
Cut your losses. It may be a while.
Don't worry. I can wait. I've got nothing but time, my friend.
So you're gonna stay in a closet and scare a little girl? Seriously? It's actually annoying you can't do anything about that bastard. Or maybe it's a good thing, because I'd give him a fate worse than death.
Boys, place your bets and hope your life improves.
Want to let her win, but she's just gonna win anyway.
Poor guys. I remember when I still thought poker was a game of chance.
Keep cool, big boy. Next hand, you take her down.
Okay, what have you got? You've got... 2 kings, a queen, a jack, and 2 twos. That okay? You've got shit,
Back off,
and
will
you've
ya?
got that third bloke. I think he's gonna win. Oh, come on, guys. Just talking about poison in the chat, you get me worried. I mean, what are you going to do? Poison me? Oh, you. Okay, being chased by what could be called a Dementor.
You must have a really strong hand you can't decide to play or not. Jeez.
Just play your cards already.
You must approach him from behind. Okay. I've exorcised the demon. This house is clear. Loser. Great, now I've got demons after me. Dude, what did you do?
So which was it? Electrocution or slit wrists?
The razor. It
was only supposed to be the razor. That's what the voices told me. The music was just something to focus on until I bled out.
So the radio was just an accident?
I started the cut. Warm water made my skin so soft, but I couldn't go through with it. The radio slipped off the edge when I was getting out. And I didn't want to die. It was the voices in my head that wanted me dead.
I'm sorry, kid.
Who has an electrical plug in the bathroom? Well, so close to the bath. I mean, there I can kind of understand, but there. Oh bugger, run, 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 run. Okay, I'm running. Stop screaming your freaking head off. People are sleeping. This is like find the nuts in the cup. I've got to find somewhere to hide this. Oh, there's that thing I need.
What do you mean? We got cruise, we got TV, what more do you want? Oh, I don't know. Party, maybe? We could drive to Boston. Drive to Boston? Guess that's an idea. What?
Okay. Where was that? Where's that water cooler? I swear I saw the water cooler. Where was it? Yeah, I'm gonna kill the demon in a minute. I just want to know where that freaking water cooler was. Oh, fuck off. Oh, there it was. About to grab it and all of a sudden it's like, got ya! Befriend. I'm not befriended a friggin' demon. I don't know why I have to keep on coughing. 2 more to go and I get a story. Oh, hey.
It's you. You're famous. Check out the TV.
I'm good, thanks.
I'm not befriended a demon, that's racist. Well, it depends, Phil. He wants to kill me. I mean, well, not kill me, just devour my soul. And I don't know what really happens after that. I didn't notice that the demons look like pilgrims. Okay, now what was I doing? Oh, I know, I was looking for things. Every time Rona says Lillian, I don't know if he's talking about his mother or his gun. It complicates trying that the gun was a gift from his mother and then he named it after her. Normal couples don't deal with stuff like this. Okay. Okay, now I just need to find that two more of those water things. And then we get a story. I don't know why, maybe it's because maybe they're sent after me for some reason. Maybe they're not in their eyesight. I'm not sure. Okay, I've already been in here with the lazy asses. Aha, destroyed your TV time. Well, this is a long time ago when PCs had towers, but it's a thin screen. I remember when they had bulk screens. TV Man befriended the demons because TV Man isn't racist. Oh, how did it go again? I'm not racist, but... And then some made up crap.
Okay, folks. I need you to keep your distance from the scene here.
What happened up here?
Why doesn't this guy answer Jill? She's got good questions.
Don't want to be outside alone now. What are they afraid of? That we'll be afraid of a killer? I'm afraid already.
Why does everyone need the gory details?
Pretty sure he's not around now.
Officer Moore.
Jeez, just tell them what happened. They'll find out soon enough.
No, I always heard that when growing up. I'm not a racist, but... And then they say something that makes completely no sense. Like, what was it? I'm not a racist, but if they're going to show a kids program in Britain, even though the mice live in Jamaica, they should still speak English with English accents, not Jamaican accents. That makes no sense. If you live in Jamaica, you have a Jamaican accent. If you live in Scotland, you have a Scottish accent. Russian accent. Makes sense.
You come find me. Got it?
I mean, I wouldn't complain to my friend who has an Indian accent just because she lives in Scotland. I'm not racist because I have ethnic friends.
When Long gave me that gun.
Yeah, your mum gave you a gun and you named it after your mum.
What's the killer doing here in the first place? What did I miss?
Well, you missed Baxter. He's still being an ass.
Man, we gotta find these tenants. If they're still alive.
It's usually the engaged people who are nervous about meeting the parents of the intended, but I was looking forward to it, and Rona's parents were nervous, stumbling all over themselves to make a good impression. Rona's dad was all thumbs and really quiet, like he was repressing his own crude nature. It was sweet, though, and Lillian was a rough gem. Such a good heart. I hope they understand how much I adore them. I'm fluent in sarcasm and BS. Well, Moki, I'm fluent in BS, just not sarcasm. Especially when people do it in text form on Twitter, and I'm like, is this sarcasm? Oh, got story. Okay, we're gonna do a story now. Hope you enjoy.
I still remember seeing the ad for the Regal Apartments in the paper. It's easy for people to look at it and see a dingy, run-down shithole. But me? I saw a place with history and character. I saw a place full of artistic inspiration. Before I knew it, I was the official tenant of apartment 3A. Looking back on it, I wish I had never even unpacked. My new apartment turned out to have more character than I had anticipated. The carpets were occasionally soggy, the pipes were rusty, and I could hear the tenant below me banging against the walls and screaming at the top of his lungs. Sure, there were other problems with the place, but they just added to its charm. They were things I could live with. What I couldn't live with was showering in brown water, mysterious leaks molding the carpet, and obnoxious neighbors. I called the plumber, who arrived just as I was about to have a word with the people downstairs. When I showed him the wet spots on the carpet, he scratched his head and explained that nothing was leaking, and that the reason for the wet spots was most likely due to me spilling something and not realizing it. Did this guy take me for an idiot? I never spilled a thing. He apologized and said that without a leak, there's nothing he could do, so he moved on to the shower. Thankfully, the water had no trouble turning brown. He thought it could be an issue with a rusty boiler and went to check it out. I took the opportunity to address the tenants below. I knocked on the door, but no one answered. In fact, I couldn't hear anything at all. I tried the door, expecting it to be locked, but it just swung open. I was shocked to find it completely empty. That's when wet footprints began to appear on the floor. They were headed right for me. Just then I could hear the plumber scream from the boiler room downstairs. By the time I ran down there, he was long gone, but he had discovered the source of the brown water. Packed into the old rusty boiler was a bloated, decomposing corpse. The police are still investigating the homicide, and the landlord has promised to renovate the boiler room. However, despite his efforts, 3A is back on the market, and I doubt I'll ever feel clean again.
That's spooky. Anyway, what were we doing? Oh, we was investigating why the killer was here. How many clues do I have to find? Oh, well done. Well, what do you expect? Of course I'm going to forget Vithimian murders. A ton of stuff around here.
I don't know how this will end. The killer is an enigma to the police and a lurking shadow in my own life. If only I can keep Joy from harm, I would do anything, even push her away, if it meant pushing her to safety.
Ooh. A psychic working for the Salem PD. Weren't you Baxter just a moment ago? And can you, like, I don't know, move?
If they're still alive.
Yeah, move your hand would be great. Yeah, I'm not exiting yet because I haven't done it.
Turn around. You're under arrest.
They were looking for a guy who was strong as hell.
So that's what I walked in on. Was he after the girl? Where'd she go?
Through the window. We just saw it. I mean, the window is open, so she must have gone through the window. Like you did. Board making, move the photos under the folder. Okay, not hiding a witness. Not that either. Okay, I don't think it's there yet either. It's good I'm not graded at this. I'll see if I can find something else. Anything else in the room that'll make me spiritual? Nuclear. Oh, come on, let's go influence him. Priorities right there, you don't have the right clues. Yeah, I don't think I do. Just trying to think, what would it be? According to this, it's only 6:30. I haven't played this game in ages, so I really can't remember what I did. Oh my god! Yeah, do you really think I listen to what the game tells me? I've got a cough again. Maybe I should take speaking classes. Do I have it now? I don't think we need them either. Oh, that's where he hit me. Any more of these numbers? Oh, a record player. No, not that it. I've got that clear with his answer. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. What if I just mess about with the cooker? What am I missing? Would have been funny if I actually could mess about with the cooker and make whatever in the pan just splurge all over the place. Like my friend did with an egg. My friend actually made a boiled egg explode. Which was weird. I never thought it could boil an egg and make it explode. Okay, I'm looking for 4 more clues. Splurging all over the place, kinky. Come on, Phil, it's now not November, apparently. Which I kind of failed anyway. Obscure. Yes, I know they're obscured.
Should get this photo to Rex for that Amber Alert.
Photos of Mrs.
have anywhere that I could stay just for a little
Oh,
while?
of course, dear. The church is always here to help.
Phil put, I haven't eaten nuts this month. Spent a lot of time masturbating to distract me from not being allowed my peanuts.
Out the window. Gunned me down in the street and you didn't even check for witnesses? Like you're untouchable. That girl is my only lead. I need to find her.
Find the kills. Trail completed. Search the apartment for clues completed. Exit the apartment. And go to speaking classes because I'm coughing from yesterday. I recorded my video for my YouTube series that I'm doing. I'll be happy for you, and I'm just not used to speaking so much.
No,
Go on, do it.
I still hate heights.
Well, it's not like you could go down a ladder. I mean, you could go downstairs, you can walk on a pavement, but I don't think you'd be able to, you know, do that.
The day everything died for me.
It's actually weird. How do ghosts not go through floors? If they can't go, they may not be able to go through ladders, go up ladders, they might be able to touch objects, but they can't go through the floor. Which is weird. Anyway, like I said, I'm not good at talking because I've done some recording for my video YouTube series on We Happy Few, where I look at the characters and my voice is just ugh.
Baxter hated the guy.
I think the hate was pretty mutual.
Ronan was a little rougher on the edges. But Baxter, he isn't exactly Mr. Cuddly.
Yeah, but you don't think he'd... I mean, a fellow cop. Or anybody.
In this job, I'm surprised less every day about what people are really capable
of. Philpot, I've literally all the chill. I'm so chill. Batman tried to break my legs for being too much like Mr. Freeze. Guess I might brother a text, see if he can bring his lozenges down. That's if I know how to spell lozenges. But yeah, did my video, and Compulsion Games, who created We Happy Few, watched my video. How many people can have that claim? I mean, like, belting. So I can't wait to show them part 3 when I find it, when I actually start the script. Oh, thanks, Phil. I spelled it, what was it? LosenDGES. I've got no idea. I've never really used the word lozenges. So I had no idea what I was talking about, but I think hopefully he'll get the message.
Some questions cannot be avoided.
Thank you, Alistair. Yeah, he understood my text. It could be the ghost have memory of gravity and walking that didn't fall through. Why would you want gravity if you're a ghost?
Each secret treasure is observed more than darkness knows.
Is it a crime to leave ghost graffiti about, or is it just, graffiti is in physical graffiti that humans can see? Well, the living can see. I would say space would be a boring place to be, but maybe if we could travel faster in space, then we could get to planets, better. I didn't even have to ask about the car stealing tattoo. I hate it. It's garish, crude, common. He can sense my disappointment, but I suppose it's too late. All tattoos come with the danger of regret. Ooh. Turns out fish have spirits. Arrest the ghost child, send her to juvie. You would say that graffiti has nonsense, but I've played this game and there is actually meaning behind the pictures. And I think that could lead to an idea of me actually doing a video about this. Ghosts are real, you just can't talk to them.
Where am I?
Listen, I don't know if there's anything I can do, but looks like you could use some help.
I don't know how I got here, or even where here is. I can't remember what happened to me. Why am I like this?
I'm sorry to tell you, kid. But if you're here, it means you're dead.
I knew it.
Look, I'm in a similar situation. Now, I used to be a detective. Let me take a look around and see if I can find anything that will help you make sense of all this.
I don't even know where you'd start.
Well, what do you remember?
It doesn't matter how small. Sometimes the tiniest detail is all it takes.
I remember lots of people. And this rowboat. Everyone was scared. And I keep seeing the name Monahan's.
That's a start. Let me see what I can do.
Witnesses only saw the suspect's face briefly, much of face obscured, but subject appeared to be white, male with blue eyes. Okay. Survivors on the Monosat. So I'm guessing it's a boat.
Looks like a memorial of some kind. I'll bet people left more than just this around here. Finding that stuff could help piece things together.
Okay, Matt.
This is her obituary. She died when a rope.
So she's in a rowboat returning to the sinking Massetti Moisonette right before she drowned.
Capsized and sank. Her body was never recovered. What was she doing on a rope?
Was it the line broke, the monkey got choked, and they all went to heaven in a little rowboat? Clap, clap, clap your hands. Okay, I can't go too far. Okay, so how does Lady die? Okay, I got one wrong. Okay, I guess I need the final clue. Right, somewhere around here. I'm guessing this is the boat. So maybe the last clue is actually up there. Maybe not then. What am I missing? Oh, this could be it. I think. Well, it looks like something's glitching.
There's a note. You will be deeply missed. You are a hero to us all.
Oh, that's it then.
Mama had set her down. She wasn't a victim. She was a hero. She saved a lot of people before her rowboat sank. She needs to know how much she meant to them.
Did you find anything?
That name you remember, the Monohanset? Turns out it was a steamer ship that sank right outside of Salem Harbor. If it weren't for you, a lot of people would have died. You're a hero.
If I saved everyone, then how did I die?
No, you didn't save everyone, but you were trying to. Your rowboat capsized.
I can't swim, so I must have drowned.
I'm sorry.
No.
You can't swim?
Don't be. Thanks to you, instead of fear and sadness, I feel pride. If it weren't for you, I would never have known. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm glad I could help.
How can you live in a harbour town and not know how to swim? That's just weird. I lived in a seaside resort. My mum always made sure I knew how to bloody swim. This spot overlooks the favoured point of many privateers who operated with tacit permission of the Continental Navy during the Revolution War. Salem was the primary harbour for heavily armed and fast-moving ships that would attack Royal Navies as they attempted to apply pressure to the neighbouring part of Boston Harbour. Oh, that's near Boston, where the Boston Tea Party was. Such a waste of good tea.
No one made me smile like you did, Jules.
The pictures we took at the beach came out surprisingly well, considering it was almost dark. The one I got of Ronan just as the sun was setting was brilliant. It wasn't much for catching Ronan's features, but my, what a silhouette that man cuts. He makes everything around him look good. Salem could use that shot to sell itself as a beach resort. Okay, let's go to church.
When you're running away, you need a sanctuary. A place where nothing bad can touch you. But you can never escape the questions. They follow you everywhere.
Fun fact, the Boston Tea Party involved destroying like millions of pounds worth of tea, since it was transported in super dense blocks at the time. What a waste of tea. Okay, now get in there. Ooh, a saw. Near this spot, the original St. Benedict's Rectory was lost to flames in 1901. This organ, built in 1919, is dedicated to the souls of this parish lost in the Great War. You've actually looked at the value of the tea, Phil. Flipping heck. Well, you can kind of guess now why they took it. Well, why they did it, because that was a lot of tea. I asked him to ask me again. I was lucky he hadn't left me after I never answered his first proposal. He must really love me. He smirked and got down on one knee, kneeling right in a dirty puddle on the street. He didn't care because he knew what this meant. I'd already made up my mind. Finally, he grabbed my hand and said, "Will you?" And I just said yes. Didn't even let him get to the part about marry me. We just knew, and we laughed. That was a very good sight. Aww. It was love. Yay, I fell.
can't smell good. Ugh.
It smells perfect. It smells like her.
So you just decided to help yourself to her closet?
No. The ones in her closet were too new. Besides, she knew someone had been in there. I waited until she threw them out. You know, I was always good at waiting and watching. Sometimes she would look around like she could feel me watching.
And if she caught you, then what? Your whole world would come crashing down.
Why? It never has in the past. I deal with her the way I dealt with the others. And then I move on to the next one.
Moving on in this place might be harder than you think.
I was about to say, what are you holding? A shoe? How do you have her shoe?
Thought I heard a sound.
No, seriously, how are you carrying her shoe?
Where is she? Wasn't there a clue about the church and the apartment?
Yeah, there it is.
Father, do you have anywhere that I could stay just for a little
Oh,
while?
of course, dear. The church is always your help. I think we have an old attic you can stay in for as long as you like.
Staying in the attic? I better go check it out.
Save us from the dark trials to come.
We watched an old black and white gangster movie marathon together, night before last. I couldn't believe he'd never seen them. I loved the romantic parts, he loved the tough guy parts. When I bought him the fedora the next day, he looked confused but adopted it so quickly. It's just part of him now. I don't think he'll ever take it off. Yeah, he wears it to bed.
One promise I never regretted.
I think, don't worry, Phil, I think this reverend's actually a good one. This man is who he is. I can't help myself. I tried to stay away, to be sensible, to consider someone I could actually share a normal life with. But I find myself thinking of Ronan all the time. And I can't stop. Can't. This is it. This is what real love is. Yeah, you saw the good in the bad. You saw the man behind the beast. Ew, a crow. Is my battery dying? No.
She's praying when I'm thinking. It's getting dangerous out
A lot of prayers going up right now. Not just hers.
He wouldn't come in here, would he? Would he?
Oh, I've possessed the Reverend who is hoovering up demons. Yeah, before I go there, I want to see if there's anything here. Because I've got a lot of souls to find in this building. Ooh, 7 to go. Okay, maybe. Oh. 6. But why would you bring in the sheep? I wonder if I can get sucked up by a Hoover like on Casper the Friendly Ghost. I don't want to go through there.
The attic must be up there.
Yeah, I can't go up a lift. How embarrassing. Could a ghost go up in a lift? I mean, is it like, you know, could Thor's hammer use a lift? I'll get you later.
Those air vents okay?
Oh, yes.
Ooh,
yes,
food.
regular maintenance. These things are big enough for small animals to go hide.
Oh, bugger.
Just look at it. You call that
Okay, I get the point,
They weren't high school students. Everyone thinks
You don't like me, I know it.
I was hoping he'd be
Oh! Bagger. Thor's hammer could use a lift because changing something elevation isn't the same as wielding it, you plonker. I was just thinking about when at the end of Age of Ultron, Tony and Steve Rogers were on about a lift, you know, Thor's hammer in a lift. Would the lift be worthy? Come on, you gotta have poke some fun.
Brian is a lovely boy, but I want him in his family.
Where's that bastard? Oh, he's over there.
Oh, yes, sir, just... So we just have to make sure none of the little critters get trapped in there.
But seriously, now do you call this a centerpiece?
Let's get the ghost.
I'm sorry.
I mean demon.
Be a Puritan themed display. It wasn't a lot more specific.
Look at it. Just look at it. You call that Puritan? There's plastic in that. You think there was plastic anything when they landed on Plymouth Rock?
That precise.
No, you didn't think too hard about it. Your taste.
Boom, bastard.
This whole wedding says Salem. It's a statement of pride. Don't you have any pride for this town?
Actually, I'm from Weymouth.
My family, not my husband's Irish family, but my family, the Winslows. We settled in Salem in the 1600s. We invented Thanksgiving.
We invented Thanksgiving, that lady's claiming. Come on. Oh, one more sword to go. R.I.P. Demonsworth. He was 2 days away from retirement. Only 2 days? Okay, I think the last though could be either around here or it could be up. I don't know. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Was on the varsity when I was a freshman.
Look at me, I'm a cat.
Get out of here.
Meow. Okay, how do I jump? I know I can jump, but I don't know how. Does it tell me? Options. Reveal, hide, possess, hide. Detect, conclude investigation, book, skip, cinematics, select, interact. Run. Come on, fat kitty. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Angry kitty, sleepy kitty, burr, burr, burr. I wonder if I'm actually going to put a copyright on this video because of it. Because some of my videos have actually been copyrighted so I can't do any monetary gain on it. Though I never said I was doing monetary gain. It just seems to be a few of my We Happy Few videos of my gaming streams that have been copyrighted for some reason. It's just because like, there's some songs in it and the artist has got to be recognised. But it says you cannot make money off these because there's someone's music on this. It's a game stream. It's like I'm making money from anything. Yeah, they need that money, but I need money, but I'm not making money from my games. Well, my game streams, ever. No, I can walk around.
There she is, finally.
Why do I always lose my keys when I need to leave?
How can I get through to her?
I don't know. Look, miss, I'm looking for a saw. You know, a saw as in saw wood. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Now, let's recall a flashback.
Well, it was somewhere around noon on a Sunday when I got a call from the pastor. He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years after getting hit by lightning back in '98. It suffered a bunch of fire damage. So, of course, I agreed to help. I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside. As an inexplicable chill came over me. Anyway, I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest. It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones that the rats had used to make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give way under her weight, so I yelled, "Hey, stop, come down immediately." Well, my voice must have startled her because she went completely silent. So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. But that's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower. So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. When I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror. Because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl. Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean. I took off running. I didn't stop until I got all the way to town. The ravages of time made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As for myself, I never went back.
Ooh, scary. What are you doing something with? Oh, yeah. The girl. Okay, what would make her think about the bell killer?
So get the hell out! God damn it, if you ever possess me again, you have no right to dump your unfinished
Hold
business
on.
me.
Now, I'm tracking down my killer, okay? Someone who was seconds away from attacking you about an hour ago, and if... Wait a minute. You can see me? And hear me?
Bingo.
Holy shit. You're a medium. Well, ain't I the luckiest guy in the world? I just found
I'd give her clothing style a 10, actually, not a medium.
You guys and my family. Helping the cops do their job is not some privilege. It's a trap. I'm not your informant, your partner, or your friend. I don't owe you anything. You owe me.
I get it. You're tough, okay? But you're not tougher than him. You saw what he can do. He's coming after you, or someone close to you. Whoever he wants dead is lucky to still be alive. Now, I know what I'm doing, and you can help me stop him. All you have to do is answer some questions.
Look, I'm sorry. What happened to you is horrible. And you saved my life, so what do you want?
I want to know where you got your clothes from because I want them. I mean, seriously. The jeans, stuff, those. What do you call them? Anyway, I want it. I want to know how you dyed your hair. I want those gauntlet gloves. So yeah, just some way shop.
That son of a bitch to your place. So why would he be looking for you?
That freak was probably looking for my mom. Not me. I'm a nobody. Invisible. My mom and I tried very hard to keep it that way. Not everybody wants to be noticed, you know.
Looking for your mom. What does that mean?
She's like me, but she found a way to make a respectable living off of what we can do. Living that probably turned her into a target.
So where's your mom, kid?
Probably dead. She would never just leave me without saying a word. Never. I don't know where she is. I know the Bell Killer had something to do with her disappearance. Him showing up tonight just proves it.
If he killed her, why would he come back to her place?
I don't know.
Look,
Evidence?
never helped no one. Why don't you live there?
Because of people like you always asking for help. Trying to connect one last time with your loved ones or resolve some crazy problem. I love my mom, but I can't live in one place for too long or people like you will find me too easily.
I wasn't home much either growing up. I know that's rough.
Did anyone just notice there's a badge on her jacket that says, "It's a trap"?
All right. What were you doing at your apartment?
It's the white one on her left side.
I used to, whatever. My mother has been missing for a few days. I don't see her that often, but she never just disappears. Not like this.
Respectable living?
Yeah. Hey, you might know her. She was working the Bell Killer case with the cops as a contract psychic, a profiler.
Sorry, kid. Didn't ring any bells.
At least someone did notice, Phil.
I found this in the apartment.
But I'm wondering
Mentioned something about some Bell Killer book.
if
And it's in her handwriting.
that's a hint of she's the trap.
If she was a profiler, it's probably the book she kept all her case notes in. That would be at the station.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Have you ever seen my killer before tonight? Do you have any idea who he is?
You cops are so hard up on clues that you're actually asking people if they know who the killer is. Now I get why you need so much help.
I'm not asking people. I'm asking the witness whose life I just saved. You're not safe alone. You need someone watching over you. Us cops find missing people. I found you, and I can help you find your mom. Your problem is now my problem, too.
No way. Don't get me wrong. You saved my life, and okay, I can't pay that back, but your problems are your problems, and mine are mine.
Good luck. You're gonna need it. Have a nice afterlife.
Wait a minute. Don't go yet. Just stop
Bitch,
for a
wait.
second, will you? We're on the same side. If your mother's involved, we need to work together.
Work together? What are you gonna do? You're dead. I'll handle it. Just leave me alone!
I bet she knows more. I can't let her get away. There's gotta be another way down.
Where are you, cat? I need to borrow you. Who closed the window? Ooh, guitar. I'm guessing there's... Ooh, a chainsaw. Nope. We've got to leave the room and find the girl. Maybe there's some sort of vent. Oh, there's a window. Oh, the cat with 9 lives.
Wait! Come back!
Leaving so soon, dear?
Yeah, sorry. I'll be back. Don't wait out, Father.
Be careful out there, my child.
Well, at least I can set off electricals and possess holy people.
This place is so cold tonight.
It's actually fun how you can't accidentally just like depossess the person. Oh, waves like fly over the pits, which is fun because what happens if you did? I would totally do that by accident. Okay, so
She's crying. It's getting dangerous. What's out there with all these murders?
At least we're safe.
yeah, ghost of old dickheads running around without pulses, bet they don't even pay taxes. I don't think they do pay taxes. I mean, okay, it could be the fact they don't have a job, but still, lazy lowlifes, not paying their taxes.
Damn it. Now what?
Running around like they own the place.
Jesus. So, where'd she go, huh?
station and don't look back.
Yeah. She's headed to the police station to steal some book. She'll blend in well there. Did you know her mother worked for the police? Fine. Don't tell me. Puss.
I don't think inheritance tax actually counts because the person who died doesn't pay the inheritance tax. It's the person who inherits the money pays the inheritance tax. I mean, there are ways around it because David Cameron avoided the inheritance tax because his father left him so much, and then his mum gifted him money, so he didn't have to pay the inheritance tax. I think it was like over 300,000. Then he paid the inheritance tax, so he got like 250,000, and his mum gave him some more money because she felt her husband didn't leave him enough money. But that's just a way of avoiding the inheritance tax. And why are you still there? I guess you're a glitch, because I can't help you. We found our first glitch of the game, because we already saved that woman. What's your question, Murky? Then. What power does a medium get in death? That's a good question. Maybe she can allow... if she can see ghosts while she's alive, maybe she can allow the living to see her when she's dead. Oh, I missed something. Rough day at work for my man. It took a while for him to be able to talk about it, but this Baxter fella seems to be completely hostile toward Ronan, and there's nothing he can do about it. It's a mystery why there's so much animosity. Ronan has never done anything to offend him, but Baxter decided what kind of person Ronan was, and there's no convincing him otherwise. You can't teach some people. True to that.
Talked him into this. Becoming a cop. I was lying dead in the street because of me.
You saved his life, man. Come on, Rex. Don't put yourself up shit's creek. I still remember the first time I laid eyes on that man. Ronan had all that bad boy swagger, and I admit I liked it, but I liked even more was the heart underneath the facade. They couldn't hide. He was a guy from a rough neighbourhood, but hadn't hardened him as much as he let on. The leader of the pack. Sorry, that song just comes to my head.
It's hard to believe a cop got killed tonight.
Can I possess you?
What's that game? The one with the woman who raids tombs.
Tomb Raider. Duh, brain.
Everything in the shadows makes me jump.
Oh, I'm having so much fun just going over people. Ooh, shiny. Another shiny. Rena's parents really sound unstable. It must have been really difficult for him growing up and feeling pressure to follow the unstable criminal path his parents walked. Now he's my diamond in the rough. Such a sweet soul and strong enough to keep sweetness with everything his parents put him through. It's rare someone with legitimate reason to be frustrated with his parents and the way they raised him. Never once complained about it. He's such a better person than anyone realised. Does that mean there's a picture nearby? I'm not sure it's an indicator there's a picture nearby or something. She would never kill herself. She was happy with her life, had plenty of friends. Someone must have done this to her. They must have. Victim was hanged from the ceiling fan. Possible suicide, but no note. Bell symbol raises possibility of murder. What's actually funny is you can walk the entire all of Salem, which is kind of fun because it kind of reminds me of Galashiels, because you can walk Galashiels. Oh, dead girl.
He betrayed me. He said he'd love me forever, but he's marrying someone else. Did he cheat on me with her? I always thought there was someone else. Was it her?
Does it matter? It looks like he's moved on. Maybe you should too.
I can't. Not until I know the truth. Please, I must know. For better or worse.
Alright. I'll look into it.
So you want me to figure out if your boyfriend cheated on you. How old are you? This guy is ancient. Well, looks ancient.
I still don't know why she killed herself. Everything seemed great. Guess that's why I'm so nervous with Susanna. The thing is, if she hadn't jumped off that cliff, I never would have found my real soulmate. Man, it's so messed up.
Looks like he met this girl after his ex died.
Well, they look young, facially, but the hair.
I wouldn't blame him, but it sucks that she's the reason I even approached him. He looks so hurt and broken. Like he needed someone to talk to. I didn't expect to fall in love with him. Weird how things work out.
She was just trying to be a friend. She never anticipated this.
So why can't she possess him herself? I'm guessing it's the abilities, because he's a detective, so he has abilities to, you know, influence people, etc., and find clues. Hold on a sec. This ain't gonna be that easy because I've got to do an order. So I'm guessing she does have that ability.
Misunderstanding. I'm not sure how she'll take it, but I guess I'll find out. The good news is he wasn't cheating on you. The bad news is your suicide brought them together.
So he really loved me?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
I've made a big mistake.
He still thinks.
Well, too late.
Maybe you can take comfort in knowing that you'll never be forgotten.
I suppose. I just wish I had trusted him more. Maybe it could have been us getting engaged. What's done is done, I guess. Anyways, thanks for everything.
Yeah, I think what the abilities that we're seeing are, you know, our talents. Because, like I said, he's a detective. He's been able to find those pictures that Lass is leaving. Well, Wednesday's leaving. He's been able to see things that no one else can. So that's his ability to decipher things. But so maybe she hasn't. Maybe her abilities are different depending on what her strengths were in her life, which doesn't seem to have been much in Trust. Today he asked, I honestly didn't know what to say. I want to be with him, I love him. But when he asked to marry me, I found myself unable to say anything, like my voice was frozen. And he just knelt there, my silence crushing him, and then he got up. It was 5 minutes before I could tell him I needed to think. But have I blown it now? No idea. Oh, shiny. It feels like it's like on Layers of Fear. I just go rat, but this time it's shiny. I'm sure this means that there's another picture somewhere, but I can't remember. Oh, there it is. Known as Judgment House, the former residence of Judge John Hathorne, who at the time held court in his own parlour room, he kept the accused locked in his cellar, as was the custom in colonial times. His unfortunate role in the witch trials of 1692 became a permanent blotch on his name.
Not going that way.
Ah yes, the witch trials, where innocent women were murdered for being women. Salem is supposed to be a quiet place, kind of a place where you can escape the problems of a big city, but it's getting to where I don't feel safe walking outside at night here anymore. I talked with Ronan about it and he tries to assure me that he's the most dangerous guy in town, but the bravado doesn't help much. Something is sick about this place. Yeah, people died. I don't worry, Phil. We're going soon anyway. But night. Sweet dreams. So I've been at 10 more gas tanks. I don't even know what these. I can't remember what these gas tanks are for. On this spot stood a fortification that contained the armament store sought by British soldiers on February 26, 1775. The brave citizens of this town kept the British army at bay by the strategic use of drawbridges, thereby preventing the seizure of critical weapons for the war that would begin only months later. Oh, another ghost.
Calm down for a second and talk to me. What's your name?
Brad.
Hey, Brad.
Good. Now, tell me what happened.
I don't know. We were out in the town blowing off some steam. One drink turned into three, and three turned into... who knows how many. The details are hazy. I must have been driving Rick and Laura home when... oh, God. I killed them. I'll never forgive myself for doing this.
You don't know if you did. You said it yourself. The details are hazy. Now, I can take a look around here and see if anything jumps out at me.
God, what have I done?
We don't know yet. Ooh, Scotch whiskey.
This must be Brad's car. It's not looking good.
Who was driving?
It's not much, but it's something. Gas station's not far from here. I should check it out.
Okay, let's go to the gas station, which is... I think it's by the police station anyway. Is that $3.69 for a litre? Or is it a gallon they charge by in America? I'm not sure. Must be a gallon. Because there's so many cars in a litre and cars can only take so much. Is there any gasoline tanks around here actually? Oh, there is. The FBI can get involved to support local law enforcement if it is clearly established that there is a serial killer. The Salem Police Department had no statement on the FBI's announcement at press time, but has continually refused to describe the deaths as a work of a serial killer. There's no sense getting the town hysterical over something that may not be true, SPD spokesman Ingrid Larson said in an early statement on the case. They really don't want to say if this is a serial killer or not, despite the fact that it could be a serial killer, if there's always the same flipping symbol about. I mean, seriously, there is a symbol. Detectives are trying to find any possible connection to the bell symbol. Police named Bell. Literacy references to bells, anything having to do with a bell. Witness immediately moved to trauma counselling after discovering the badly burned body. SOC is commonly believed to be the stand for Salem Oil Company. However, no such company exists. The initials actually stand for Sons of Charlie, the legend name of this service station established by three brothers, Chuck Charles Jr., Sean and Seamus O'Leary in 1928, when automobiles started to become common. The business nearly did not survive the Great Depression but managed to keep itself alive as a front for illegal alcohol sales during Prohibition. Yeah, I can't believe that actually existed. Prohibition. No booze. They really expected Americans not to have alcohol? I thought it'd be like their gun rights. Yeah, you can't take them away.
Yeah, cab. I mean cab. What? Oh, gas station. Yeah, SOC. Okay, great.
If I ever met the killer in the street, I don't know what I'd do.
You'd run. I mean, why would you confront a killer?
I didn't know you were such a lightweight.
If cops aren't safe, who is safe?
Why do I keep hearing breaking glass? That's the question. I just can't use him. Yeah, I do that. That's actually true, Makey, because you do see the past and present. I mean, you've got the train tracks and you see buildings that are still, well, somehow there but not there. That's still got to be another sign that there's another painting around here, or graffiti art. But no, I need to get back.
Room better be clean when I get home.
Okay, so a guy called the taxi, a friend threw up, drunk girl was refueling. Shiny! Unfortunately, we haven't made any arrests. We don't know any suspects. That's why we strongly encourage the people sent to contact police with any possible leads. This is going to take the cooperation of the entire community. And yet you're still saying there is no serial killer. How far can I go? Okay, I can't go too far out from the crime scene. I've possessed her. Possessed him. What am I missing? I know he's part of it, but there's nothing here yet that I can do. I think I need to find the fourth clue. Oh, here we go. Mysterious bang. How can I?
my paycheck. I was just so pissed at those drunken assholes. Who do they think has to clean up their puke? Jerks like that discourage business. I never should have let that woman drive off. I should have just called the cops.
So, Brad wasn't driving after all. It was Laura. Well, I can't change what happened, but I'd be glad to know he wasn't the one behind the wheel.
Ah, so it's your bitch friend who got you killed. That's not really nice to kind of know, but at least you know you didn't kill anyone. You need better friends.
Does SOC gas ring any bells?
Wait. I remember stopping to fill up.
You guys did more than fill up. The cashier wasn't thrilled to clean up after your buddy Rick. You even tried to call a cab.
God, I don't remember any of that.
When the cashier came storming out, you guys took off with Laura behind the wheel.
So, I wasn't driving. Oh. That whole night was a disaster. It's hard to accept my part in things, but at least I know it wasn't all my fault. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Hang on a minute. Who drove you to the gas station when you were drunk? Because one of you were drinking and driving. So it may not have caused the crash, but one of you were drinking and driving to the gas station. Literally. You cannot ignore that. Okay, is there any drawing here? Because I've got a feeling there is. I don't think I get there till later because there's an ability that I haven't really got yet. Bingo.
Are we the Potter or are we the puppet?
Mucho burrito. Extra large. I think I should try the burrito and it was just too much carbs. I mean, why would you have meat and rice in like a bread product? It just makes no sense. I'm not even sure it's actually Mexican food. It's just called Mexican food. You know, like how we call Chinese food when it's not really Chinese food. I mean, who has chips, noodles or rice with a mysterious green liquid that they call curry? And for once I felt safe out at night. All the stories he told me about being the most dangerous man in Salem, they felt true. No one could touch us because no one could touch him, and I was with him. And I'm with him. We'll be with him, I know it.
Should really look up all this history stuff.
Strange coming back here now, like this. A place I used as a crutch to get through the tough times when I found myself suddenly alone again. Funny how history repeats itself.
Tonight? Tonight was the first time he used a gun. This guy relies on close proximity. So remember, if
you approach him, it gives him power.
Sir, if we can't approach him, how do we arrest him?
Remember your training. He's a wanted cop killer now. You can shoot him on sight.
Bellkiller War.
What time are we on? Okay, folks, I'm going to call it there for a night, and we'll be back on Friday. So we'll continue this game then. Also, I have a YouTube channel under Billy No Mates. I'm starting a series on We Happy Few, looking at the characters. And we've just done the second part of Arthur. Part 3 will be out in the next few weeks. So I hope you all had a good time, and I will see you Friday.